baby, I'm dying to take you home.
What up, guys? It's your girl KeezyKay here, and I thought I'd do my first story time, the one of many. And as you guys can clearly read, since you clicked on the video, what the story is about. Because a lot of people have been curious and asked me this as to why do I always wear bandanas. It's not, I didn't always start out wearing bandanas. I always started out wearing hats. Because one, I was that kid, like, you had to get up, go to school. I was already tired enough as it was. And I'm like, I gotta get up, shower, brush teeth, get dressed, put my books in my bag, make sure I have everything for school. The most important part was my hair. I had to do my hair. And I sometimes didn't feel like doing it, or I was late. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna rock a hat, put a hat on. And that's how it all started. I'm just like, I just put a hat on. Because putting a hat on solved many of my problems back in the day. And then as it progressed, like, you know, middle school, nobody really cared. Then as I transformed into high school, I still wore hats. But like, I went to John F. Kennedy in Patterson, and there was like 4 academies in one school. There was like SET. I was in SET, which stands for School of Education and Training, you know, future teachers. When I guarantee you 90% of the people in SET, which was majority girls, didn't want to be a teacher. It's just how it was, because I know I'm not trying to be a teacher. You don't get paid enough for that job, and I'm not going to deal with a whole bunch of rotten ass kids with attitudes all day. And then you had STEM, you had ACT, and you had BTMF, was like business, technology, management, and finance. That STEM, you know, everybody should know what STEM was. And ACT was like architectural and cultural. I don't know what the T stands for. I don't remember what the T was. It's definitely not technology. But basically, like, during my freshman year, I used to have hats on. I used to go through every academy with the hats on. And like, I mean, I would get called out because you're not supposed to wear hats in school, in high school. But you come to college, guess what? You can wear whatever you want. They don't care. And so, going through, and I walked through some of the doors, like some of the teachers or the security guards on those certain floors, they'll be like, oh, take your hat off, take your hat off. Unless I'm looking at my shirt like, this has an apple on it. I think I'm a part of SET, right? So, you're not my teacher, you're not my teacher, you're not even a part of my academy floor or my academy section, so don't tell me what to do, don't tell me what to do, don't tell me what to do, don't tell me what to do. I would just basically ignore them, because I'm like, they're not in my academy, so what do I care what they think? And then we had this mean-ass vice principal. She's not even the principal. What's her name? Miss Thompson? Mind you guys, this is like, what, 6 years ago? I think I was a freshman starting out. So I had my hat on and stuff like that. But this would be like, and even during, like that whole era, I would have hats on and everything. They would tell me to take it off. I would basically just avoid the teachers that would have a problem with me with hats on. I would just avoid them. But I would keep my hat on because the teachers never in class never said anything to me that I could take it off. They would say only if it, like, they knew Miss Thompson, the vice principal, was coming or the principal was coming, I would take it off and then I put it back on. And so, like, even at home, I would still have a hat on. And my aunt, my mother didn't really care. She was like, Kara, why you got a hat on? I'm like, because I want the hat on. My aunt, like, I live with my aunt, my godmother, which is basically, she's not really my aunt. She's my mother's aunt. So, I would live with her, and she'd be like, everywhere, she's like, Kara, take the hat off, take the hat off. So I would take the hat off, put the hood off. She'd be like, take the hood off, take the hood off. I'm like, oh my god, it's clearly a reason why I want this on. So then, like, to a point, this started last summer when I started wearing bandanas, because she told me to take the hats off. So we were at a Walmart, and I saw bandanas, and I remember seeing like a tutorial or something on YouTube, like people wrapping the hair around the bandanas. And so I got like multiple different colors. I grabbed like they were like basic colors, but I grabbed like a whole bunch of them. They were like $1. I grabbed them, and then I got back to the house. This was in South Carolina, and I got back to the house, went in my room, looked at a video, and like I did it, and I wrapped the first one in. I think this was the first one I ever put on, the emoji one, and I put it on. I'm like, you could tell me to stop wearing hats, but you can't tell me not to wear a bandana, because technically it's not on my head, it's around my head. So you cannot tell me not to wear a bandana. So at first I was like, okay, this could be my new style. I could totally rock this 100%. So then I started getting new bandanas, collecting them, and there are some, I have like a whole bunch more. Like definitely we have the cheetah one, we have the kiss, you know, just a whole bunch. I have a few that I didn't even wear yet. I just gotta find a purpose, or like maybe just lounge around the house. But I still have like a whole bunch more bandanas. I want to get more bandanas. That's the whole goal. It's just to get like more bandanas to wear. I want like a huge drawer full of bandanas. And that is my story. So like this video, give it a thumbs up. And for me to do another story, if I get this video to 100 views on this video, and I would do another story time. So without further ado, guys, I'm KeezyKay saying later.